Okay, I want to talk about submodalities. The representational systems that we talked about earlier, the visual, the auditory, kinesthetic, olfactory, and gustatory, are also known as modalities. And so submodalities, as the name suggests, are the finer descriptors or the finer details of the modalities. So for example, in the visual system, we would talk about sharp, focused, hazy, bright, where the location of that visual is, etc., etc. In the auditory, we might talk about the resonance, the dull sound. We may talk about sharpness, or high tone, or the pitch, and so on. So submodalities allow us to get very specific in terms of the representational systems. This is really key because every experience that we have, every state that we are in, can be coded in terms of submodalities. In other words, submodalities are the building blocks of our experience. So if you think about a state which for you is unresourceful, it will have a submodality code. By altering the submodalities, we are altering the code or structure of that state and therefore moving into a different state. And this is the basis of a lot of submodality change processes. So there is a process, for example, called the map across, where you have a certain state and you code that in the submodalities. You then shake that off and you elicit a resourceful state that you want to have. And that will also have a structure in terms of submodalities. And you note those submodalities. You re-elicit the unresourceful state and then you change the submodalities, the visuals, the auditories, and the kinesthetics one by one. And as you do that, the structure of this state alters and changes. So submodalities are very powerful. They are the building blocks of our experience.